I bought more fake LEGO minifigs. As of recently, I went to another flea market within my area and I actually found more of these same minifigs from the same seller, and I decided to buy quite a couple of them because the Bad Batch minifigs were honestly really quality, so I wanted to try out what else they were selling, and frankly, these are just as great and just as quality, so I would like to show you guys what all I bought. So I have bought 4 Inquisitors and 1 Cad Bane, and let's look at it. First off, we're going to be looking at the Cad Bane just to get him out of the way, and then we can just do the Inquisitors back to back to back. So you can already tell that his design is based off the Bad Batch rather than it be based on the traditional Clone Wars design, and frankly, I really do love it. It's really unique because a lot of the minifigs when you see the Cad Banes are either based off the Book of Boba Fett design or they're based off the Clone Wars, so I really do love all the different printing when it comes to his legs and his torso, and then when we turn him around he's got more bullets on his back, and then I really do love this custom piece right here when it comes to his breathing tubes. It looks really awesome. I think the only complaint I had with this minifig is his blasters, because when you pull them down they really do just fall out, which is something that really does suck for a character that is mostly done with his blasters. And so you can see the head printing, I'll just pop that off, and frankly I really do love the whole look of this Cad Bane. I think this is the only issue I really do have. It looks a little bit cheaply made, but it does the job, and I think it does look really great for Cad Bane. Next, we have the Grand Inquisitor based off the Obi-Wan show, and honestly, I love this minifig so much. I love all of the members of the Inquisitorius. I think they're really interesting ideas, and I especially love the Grand Inquisitor, and I think this did really good justice for his character. The arm printing looks really fantastic on both the sides. The chest printing does justice to what he looks like within the show. I think my only issue is the lightsaber right here and the air bubbles within it. I think it just looks really flawed, and if you push these lightsabers a little bit too far, they do just slide out of their hands, which I know that they're supposed to throw their lightsabers as minifigs, that's why they're designed that way, but I feel like it just happens way too easily within these. But I just love the way he looks. I think the cape feels really great when it comes to that fabric. It doesn't feel like it's cheap, and it just feels really quality, and I just overall love the design of the Grand Inquisitor within this minifig. Next, we have the first brother, Merrick, and honestly, I love this minifig. I think this one does a really awesome job when it comes to encapsulating what the LEGO original minifig looks like, and honestly, you could barely tell this was fake if you showed it to someone. All the different, just overall printing on this minifig looks fantastic. It's got the basic printing, but then it decided to throw a bunch of mud all over his design, which honestly looks so rad, and I absolutely love that. I love the kind of corroded look he has, because this one is based off the Ahsoka show, and I think the same complaint does go for the lightsabers. It's just the case with all the Inquisitorius and with the hands, but just other than that, when it comes to the overall design, this one looks fantastic. The custom piece when it comes to the shoulders looks absolutely incredible, and I love that they stuck with lore and didn't put some random minifig head there. They decided to make it a black-headed minifig because we don't know who Merrick is at this point within the canonicity, which is something that just is absolutely great. Following Merrick, we have the fifth brother, who just has a really simple design, but he is a really great Inquisitor overall. I love the chest and leg printing that they have on him. It looks really unique compared to the others. This side printing on his arms looks really awesome, and I love that Imperial logo on both sides. And then the custom chest piece and shoulder piece just looks really fantastic, and I love the helmet piece on his head. This one does unfortunately follow the trend when it comes to the loose lightsabers, but that's nothing too crazy. And just overall, I love his design, and he's just a simple Inquisitor, nothing crazy like the other ones. And finally, we have the Ninth Sister, which is one of the first Inquisitors I ever personally saw when I played Jedi Fallen Order a while back, and that is actually the game that got me back into Star Wars. She doesn't actually have the loose lightsaber trend with like the other Inquisitors, so let me just pop that off there. I really do love her design. I love that it decided to stay accurate to the lore and gave her that robot leg. I love all the different printing when it comes to her chest piece and her leg piece, and when it comes to the sidearm printings. The custom shoulder piece looks absolutely fantastic, and I actually didn't know this when I bought it, but you can actually take this helmet off. And the face printing looks absolutely fantastic when you take it off. It's genuinely one of my favorite minifigs that I bought, and honestly, I knew when I saw this thing that I was going to be taking it home because I absolutely love Ninth Sister, and I think she's a really unique character. So in conclusion, once again, do I recommend buying these fake minifigs? And frankly, absolutely. I think these things do a really great alternative when it comes to LEGO, because it seems like a lot of the aftermarket LEGO minifigs seem really expensive nowadays, and if you're in the market for minifigs but don't want to spend a lot of money, these are absolutely what I'd spring on for if you're just in the flea market and find one of these, or if you find yourself scrolling online and you see these, just absolutely buy them if you want LEGO minifigs and don't want to spend a lot of money. Please subscribe, and I hope I see you guys in the next one.